Let's have a little chat before I go to work. I want to talk to you about possibly moving into a smaller place. I don't know why I was going to say like some like random cringe intro of like who I am and what I do. My name is Alessandra, as you can probably see on my profile, and I don't talk about anything specific. I just kind of share my life, but in a way where I think this is my personality in real life, where I'm like constantly giving tips and things and stories of like things that are working for me and like learning experiences that are like, don't do this, it didn't work out for me or whatever. I like to talk about stuff like that. Like even in real life, I love just like having friends where we can share both of our experiences, even if it's like the most random thing, kind of like a makeup product or, a body soap. If someone's like, oh, this gave me an allergy, I'm like, whoa, I'm not going to try it because this is why we do life together. This is why we share each other's experiences. So maybe if it gave my friend an allergy, I'm not going to try it. So I wanted to come to you with an update, a life update that I have coming up. We are moving to a smaller apartment. Just a little backstory. My boyfriend and I have been dating for almost 3 years. We've been living together for, I think, 2 or 2.5. I don't know. We kind of moved in very quickly. We moved in together really quickly. But anyways, that's besides the point. We started together in Brickell in Miami. Brickell is just like where the buildings are at. And like we lived in a high-rise building and it's like in a smaller place. Life was just messy back then. Like a lot of things were going on. It felt the word is not triggering. The word is survival mode because there were so many other things going on. And we had just started dating. We were like in the relationship for like 6 months and just a bunch of stuff started happening. So we made the decision to move to the Tampa area, which is where I'm currently at. Back then, we were so set on moving into a 3-bedroom. There were many reasons why. We were like, again, life was messy. I felt like I needed my own space. Like where I'm filming now and where I've been filming the majority of my videos this is my office. So it's like a full room. He gets his own full room and then we have our room together plus the living room. And back then it made so much sense to move into a 3-bedroom so we could both have like that space and maybe work on things, heal, and just kind of like let our relationship develop without being on top of each other. Now I'm like having sneeze attack. Now that I feel like we've come so far, we are really looking like we wanted to really be home, like it was just a time for that. It made so much sense back then to do this move. I was also thinking more like settling down, whatever. And then because I turned 30 last year, but then I'm like, just because you're 30, that doesn't mean that you're in the era of your life where you're like settling down. You're not even trying to have kids. We're not really married. And then I'm like wanting to go back outside in a big place. I feel like a lot of people that have a 3-bedroom are like married couples or like a couple plus a kid or two or like a kid and then they have like family visiting. We don't have any of that. So really since the day we moved here, I was like, whoa, this is so much space. And the first thought was I have to buy so much stuff to fill the space. Like literally this desk I didn't have, which is nice that I have a desk because I work from home. I have another like smaller desk next to me. I have like another like storage thing back there. There's this table that I don't know what to do with it. There's like decorations back there, all the like wall decorations. There's stuff that is like nice that I'm gonna keep, but that big chair, it's like why so much stuff? And if we go to my living room is even more stuff. There's more, and compared to a lot of places that I see, the apartment is still looking pretty empty. I think I'm just the type of person that I don't want to say I'm a minimalist because I feel like that word gets a bad rep, but I just don't like clutter. I'm the type of person that I'm just not. Back then, I used to buy a lot and then keep a lot and then throw away a lot or like donate a lot. Now I just like really try not to buy. I'm like, if I don't love it, I'm not gonna buy it because I just know that it's gonna be sitting somewhere in my apartment and it's gonna drive me crazy. So I'd rather return something or just not buy it at all and keep my house kind of empty. Like nothing on the walls. Like, I mean, there's like some stuff back there on the walls, but there's like mess. I need to fix it. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. Anyways, I just think it's a very weird experience. Like we've been telling like some friends and some family that we're moving into a smaller place, and they're like do what you want to do, but why are you guys moving to a smaller place when you're so comfortable? And definitely one of those things is like we're renting, we don't own, so why throw away so much money in a big place when you can just save it to then buy a place or save it to do other stuff, whatever, invest in something. And then second, why do we need all this space for? We both work remote, so it kind of makes sense to have a bigger place. So maybe 1 bedroom is like pushing it. We could have maybe gone for 2 bedrooms, but we're gonna like do this little experiment for a year and then see how that goes. If we need a second bedroom next lease or whatever, we're gonna get a second bedroom. But for now, it just like makes sense to have this little space where you can like control the space a little bit more. So I want to bring you along this little journey. We're gonna be moving in about a month. I've been carrying furniture and stuff since like 2013 in between different moves. So I have like random, my parents dining room setup like table thing. I have like random like clothes. I think clothes is the one thing that I keep like the best. It's like two TV stands from like two different apartments that we had at some point, like me and my family and like my sister and I. So there's definitely gonna be stuff that I'm gonna be either selling or like donating. But I don't know, I'm excited to bring you on this journey. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I did ask one of my friends. I was like, she lives in the city, she lives in a 1 bedroom. I'm like, how is it? And she's like, I'm not gonna lie, it gets rough at some points because it's like the one room and then the living room and then that's it. And it's not like we go to the office. Like we are both working from home full time. And it's not like I have like friends and I go and have like, no. Like he is my best friend. We spend 24/7 together. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it's risky. Let me know if you live in a 1 bedroom. Let me know if you think we're crazy. But I will be bringing you along this journey. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you next time.